Alright, I've got my papers here, and I've got the doily looking punch that I'm going to use for this demo. I'll start with the pink. I don't know if you can see, there are two little lines, one right there and one right there. That's where you're going to start your paper. So you're going to want to slide your paper in all the way to the board, the ruler board back here, and line it up with that little dash. And then you're going to want to press down and then slide your paper over. I'm going to turn it this way. And these images here, that's where you're going to line up what you've already punched. And press down. Slide it over. Press and slide. Press and slide. And one more. Should do it. Alright. So there's the first strip. And you see all the confetti that comes out. So let's move on to the next color. Again, for the first one, slide the paper in and align it right over to that first line. And press down. Slide over. Alright, now to assemble these flowers, I want the darker color to be the outside of the flower and the lightest to be the inside. So the inside is what you'll start attaching. So I am going to use my ATG gun. And the first thing I'm going to do is put some tape on the last little flower petal and then line up my first one of the next color or the next sheet. And do it again. And again. So just depending on how big your flower is going to be, how full you want it, that's how many sheets. You can just play around with these and see what you like. So then back to the beginning. Now I go down a little ways and then start taping some glue along that bottom strip. And then to get me started, I'm just going to use a wooden dowel and just start curling. If you've got a quilling tool, that would work perfect. You can use a pencil, whatever. But once you start getting to the tape part, you know it's going to stick together pretty good. And you can eventually just take your stick out and just roll. I got the glue a little bit above there. But you're just going to want to roll your paper. Alright, now I need to add more glue. I just do a little bit of the glue at a time so I don't end up sticking something I don't want to stick, since it is permanent. And I should mention the paper I used was a 12 by 12, so these strips are 12 inches long. So This would be a good sitting in front of the TV project to do. Just keep rolling, rolling, rolling. There you can see the bottom side. Just helps having that glue. The whole strip helps it hold together really well. Alright. Go the rest of the way. There you go. Now that doesn't look so much like a flower. That's when you start fanning these out. Just go as much as you want, or not in curl them. I mean, just whatever you want to do. Might want to leave some of the center ones up. Some little yellow beads would look cute in the center there to cover that hole and give the flower center, or you can bend some of these first ones in, pinch them in a little bit. And just get them separated. There's lots of layers. If you want to ink the edges, I would suggest doing it before you tape it all together, but that would add another neat look. So that is that flower. This one. And how cool is that? A great embellishment for your scrapbooking, card making, packages. You can do all different colors. These are just the 3 I whipped up in no time. So check out my website, theoldsaltbox.com. I will have the link below the video where you can purchase these great punches. Last, I wanted to show you one of the things that I did make using one of the flowers. This was a shoebox for one of my kids' shoes, and I Mod Podged the entire box with old book paper, just little squares, and then I distressed it with a walnut stain ink. I added a little ephemera and punched a doily border behind it for some contrast. Used some Prima leaves, and I did stain my flower with the walnut stain as well. So this is one of the many things you can do with the flowers. Thanks for watching.